Hey guys, welcome back to week 2 of Movement Groups. I hope you enjoyed the last week that we had in your homes, getting to know the people that are in your group. Michael talked about our waiting season, he talked about hope in those times, and how to get through those seasons. So this week, we just wrapped up Sunday morning in Daniel 9, so I'm going to give a little recap and some more fruit here. We talked about Daniel in his exile of 70 years. He read the script of Jeremiah, and he knew that there were going to be 70 years in this exile and that the Lord would bring back his promise to his people. He had to wait a really long time, and in the book of Daniel 9, we discuss how he prayed to the Lord in his time of waiting and confusion and uncertainty. So he prayed and he praised the Lord for what the Lord was doing, and he prayed and asked and confessed all of his sins to the Lord. I don't know what moment you're in right now, if you've been praying for something for so long and you haven't seen the fruit of it. I don't know if you're in a season where you're waiting on God to change you or to shape you into who he wants you to be. I don't know if God is telling you no. I don't know if God's telling you not right now. But we go through seasons where God says not yet. And the illustration that I gave this Sunday was when you're on a road trip and you're like, are we there yet? And God's like, not yet. And what happens in Daniel is he makes Daniel wait another 490 years of this waiting season. And he said, hey, I just want you to focus on me. I just want you to sit here and I want you to focus on me and I want you to praise me. I want you to confess to me and I want you to seek me with everything. And that's what he does here. He talks about the request that he has for the Lord. He's like, Lord, I want you to come now. It says, Lord, forgive. Lord, hear and act. Lord, do not delay. Come in and change us and come to us. He wants the promise to happen, but the Lord's like, you gotta wait. We have 490 more years. I can't understand that in my normal everyday life, like God telling me, hey, you still have 490 years of this. He went from age 14 to age 80 at this point, 66 years. He had 4 years left. He was ready to go. I don't know what season you're in. I don't know what waiting season that you're in, what you're waiting for, what you're waiting for God to answer. But I want you to know that there's hope in that. And in this waiting season, God is preparing you. I never want to walk into a situation that's not prepared for me. Right now, I'm expectant on this apartment that I'm about to move into, which is amazing. But if it wasn't ready for me, AC wasn't on, the power wasn't working, the fridge wasn't working, it would not be prepared for me. And therefore, I'd be walking in, I'd be sweating every night, I would have no food, all of these things because it wasn't prepared for me. So in this waiting season, the Lord is preparing you. And I know that's hard to hear, but he is preparing you for what's coming. And he also tells you no sometimes to protect you. I kind of gave the illustration of life when, hey, that person doesn't text you back. Well, that's the Lord protecting you. That's the Lord saying, not now. I'm preparing something better for you. You didn't get that job. It's because the Lord is preparing something for you that is coming, but you have to be patient for it. Maybe it's a new car and you're like, I can't wait to have a new car. It's going to be great. But the Lord's like, you can't afford those payments right now. And it's a waiting season and it's annoying and you just want to get through it. But the Lord's like, just wait on me. Because when I come in, it's going to be great. And that preparation and all that, you're going to see the fruit of it. We go through the seasons, we're like, Lord, for real. Like, I just want it to be done. I want the season to be over with. I'm not content where I'm at. The Lord's like, hey, look, in this season, you may not be content here, but I want you to be. Because I'm using you. Because I'm shaping you. I'm changing your heart. I'm changing your mind, your thoughts, your actions. I'm changing everything. He said, just wait on me. And so as you're in these groups today, I want you to just think about these 3 things. The first one, where and what do you turn to in times of trouble? In times of uncertainty and confusion and waiting, what do you turn to? Is it the Lord first? Is it praising him first? What is that? Be open, be vulnerable with your small groups. 2, what is something that you're waiting on the Lord to do? What is something that you are just expecting the Lord to do? Are you in a season where God's like, it's not yet. We're not there yet. You have to wait. What season is that you're in and you're waiting on? Maybe you've prayed for a week. Maybe you've prayed for a month, maybe you've prayed for a year. What does that look like? And the 3rd thing, are you open to God saying no? Are you open to God saying no? And are you open to what God is doing. What is He doing in the season that He's saying no in? If you're in a season of Him saying no to that job, well, how is He preparing you? Explain that to your small group. We're excited for what the Lord is doing in this place. We're excited for the Sunday morning, getting to see y'all on Thursday nights at our worship nights, and to have fellowship with y'all on Thursday nights at movement groups. So be vulnerable, be open, and be respectful for all the people that are hosting you in their homes. Eat some great food, have conversation, and we're expecting on what the Lord's going to do. Have a great day.